Hey guys, and today I'm going to give you an unboxing of yet another pair of wireless headphones. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm starting to really love how companies are becoming obsessed with making wireless headphones because, quite frankly, I really hate wires, and I think that this movement forward in the music industry is really fantastic, especially with audio equipment as well. To be honest, I'm really thinking about doing a video about why I'm really glad that Apple are thinking of getting rid of the headphone jack, and of course this is one of the reasons, wireless headphones, and to be honest they are actually getting really good now on a budget. So let's have a look at these. Firstly, on the packaging, really nice actually, so fairly simple on the front, of course with a variety of colours, and then we've got the full thing, so we've got a really nice accurate picture, and then we've got even labels like right and left, and even the volume rocker. Then on the back we've got some really nice details, like it is sweat proof, lightweight, gonna work for 5 hours, and also it's got Bluetooth 4.1, 180 hours of standby time, so really nice, simple, and then it's even got some social media on the bottom, so very nice. And even actually it's got this little like flap where when you open it up it's got this preview, which I think is really nice. And there's even like a little like shadow engravement of a guy running. Don't really think you can see it, but yeah, really nice packaging. Really impressed. So far, so good. So let's get it open. So for some reason we've got this weird tape to secure the tag at the top, and then we get these. So looks like a lot of plastic. Let's put those to the side, and it appears like there's nothing else. So let's get this open. So first thing we're presented with is a case. Now this looks quite recognizable because this looks like a sort of case that I've got from a previous pair of headphones, which was the Beatron YS1000 I believe, and it had sort of this like, I don't know what to call it, it's not like elastic, it's this material that snaps back to keep it in place. The next thing we've got is some user instructions. Now these are quite boring, but let's have a quick look. So very small, some very simple instructions, nothing too complicated, keeping it simple, which is good. Then we appear to have like the rubbery plastic bit for keeping it in place. So when you actually open it, it shows it there, and I believe that is it, which is nice as well because it means it's removable. Okay, next thing we have is some earbuds. They've supplied us with 4, which is really nice, 2 pairs, 1 large, 1 small, keeping it simple. Then we have a micro USB cable. And then after that, of course, we lastly have the headphones. So let's have a look at these. So in the picture, it's weird because they look really bright yellow, but on here they look like a musty gold. And to be honest, I don't like the colour. It's kind of brown. It's like an off brown. I mean, firstly, the one thing I noticed is that the volume rocker is quite big, which is good, and it's nice and rubbery. Wow, that feels really nice. It's got this really nice rubbery feeling on the volume rocker. I think that is the best feeling volume rocker I've ever felt. Very weird, but I feel that that's very comfortable and very ergonomic. So the earpieces themselves look very simple. But a second thing I noticed is that it's actually got this cable management, like a little clip already in it. I noticed so many headphones already have this, but yeah, for some reason this is the only company that actually do the right thing, which is actually putting it on the headphones so people actually use them. So actually if I feel that I want to keep them a little bit neater, I can do that, and it's much easier. So yeah, but in terms of the colour, I'm really not liking it. I mean, in all fairness, I think that's a disgusting colour actually for a pair of headphones. I don't think that's attractive in the slightest. I mean, I'm not really sure what colour it even is. I don't think it says the colour on the back. No, I don't think it does. I think that they've done that because of the brand, but you know, from the packaging it looks quite yellow, but on this it doesn't look yellow at all, it looks quite brown. Anyway, let's have a go at pairing these headphones and having a quick test of them. Right, so I've just had a test of these, and to be honest, I'm really disappointed. Firstly, I spent about 10 minutes actually sorting this really stupid rubber, I don't even know what it is, plastic thing out. I believe it's, you know, to make it more supportive when you're running, or, you know, so you can rest it. But quite frankly, it's really annoying and uncomfortable. It doesn't fit properly, and it's just unnecessary. And actually, the headphones themselves, even with the right earbuds, they don't fit in my ear very well. They can come out really easily, so I definitely wouldn't even think about using those while running or anything like that. The sound itself is actually really boring. The clarity is below average. The bass is almost non-existent, and the range is quite bad actually. You know, I've heard a lot of wireless headphones before. I've tested lots of wireless headphones, and these are probably the very worst I've ever heard. However, I have tested headphones that have a bad connection. Quite frankly, you know, there's the one good thing about these headphones is that they aren't interrupted. So I've had say Soundpeats headphones before, and they have been bad with connectivity, and these don't seem to be bad with connectivity at all. But the actual sound itself is shit, and that's disappointing actually. You know, I've been given these to test, and quite frankly, after, you know, a small amount of testing, I'm actually quite disappointed. One thing I did actually note while using these headphones is the automated voice is really weird. So most sort of seem to have a trend where the automated voice, so when you turn on and off or pairing, is almost is the same, but the ones on these headphones are really weird. It's sort of this like power off, power on, pairing, and it's got this really sort of weird sounds, and I can't really understand it, and it's kind of horrible actually, because when you turn them on it's really annoying. It's like power on, like really loud. But yeah, that's just something to note, and maybe I think that's something they possibly should improve on the next pair of headphones. Overall, I'm not really sure what to make of the unboxing, because I'm actually disappointed with both the design and the sound, and that's actually quite a rare thing. I usually like one or the other. In terms of the unboxing, there's a fair amount of nice accessories. You know, the packaging's nice, etc., but you know, it doesn't prove it in the product, and I think that's annoying. But of course, I will be going over this in my full review. Of course, if you did enjoy this full unboxing, then definitely be sure to give this video a thumbs up, and thanks for watching. And in September, so that will be very different. So actually, my set will be changing, but you know, for the meanwhile, nothing's really going to change. But I will be moving, and that is going to be huge for me, because you know, I've obviously lived with my parents this whole time, and everything's going to change. I'm going to be on my own. So yeah, that won't change the videos, but it will be a very big part of my life. So yeah, I'm not really sure what kind of video this is. I mean, you know, I don't really need to do a channel update, because, you know, in there I sort of feel... Okay. Oh, shit.